Why do I look at the sun so much? Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In the last one, we worked on the castle a bit more, if I even remember right. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why I don't remember last episode at all. But we worked on the castle, we got some stained glass built onto it, and now today, our goal is to do the roof, because the roof is the hardest part. Shut up! The roof is the most difficult part, the part that I always struggle with, no matter what. And do last no matter what. I don't know why it's always such a pain, but it is. So today we are going to solve that problem by doing it, because even though it's, I mean, I'm still doing it last, so like it's still a pain. And I mean, this isn't any better than any other time, but you know, shut up! I'm doing it, okay? All right. So this is a stone cutter, and this is a tool of usage. That's not where I wanted to put it, but that is perfectly functional nonetheless. So, first things first, I need to lay down some stone bricks. Hold on. First, before I do that, I also want to try and work on the, I want to put some carpet down there, and I should have enough for that. But I just gathered a bunch of wool and stuff anyway, just in case I needed it. But I probably won't. Who knows? We'll see. There goes the music. Whoop-de-doo, whoopsie, whoopsie-wee. Okay. I don't know. I felt like I had to rhyme that somehow, and that's all that came to mind. Okay, so, man, my brain is not in a. It's been how it's been for a few episodes now, but my brain is not in a state where it's been like full of topics to discuss. I thought of something the other morning. I was like, man, I've been running out of things to talk about. And then I was like, wait, there's a million things I could talk about. I could talk about this, I could talk about that. And then I forgot as soon, well, I mean, that was like the other morning. So, I mean, it took a while, but I did forget those. Maybe I should have wrote them down. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea. I have to sneeze. Why? Okay, we're good. The louder you do that, the more powerful you are. Everyone knows that. It's the most important thing to do. I gotta say, this is probably one of the easiest roofs I've had to make. Why is this? This is not taking long at all. I mean, I had to go mine a bunch of stone off camera, but besides that, this is not taking long at all. This is going swimmingly, like too much so. I'm kind of afraid. Wait, I thought the music ended. Oh wait, this is this song. This one doesn't end. I would not be opposed to that. Maybe. I don't know, it going boom, 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 boom. That might eventually make me want to like scream if I hear that just for like non-stop, like 20 hours. So 20 minutes is too little. 20 hours seems a bit much though, let's be real. Nothing would drag on that long, surely. Okay, dokie. So this is pretty much. No, wait. Oh goodness gracious, that is not even. It's gonna be a little strangely shaped, but it will do the job. The job will get done. Okay, so. The complication arises on this side, because I'm gonna do this, right? It's gonna go up like this. But if it does this, then I need... Well, this is fine. This'll work with the stairs I'm gonna add perfectly. Oh, please tell me I have enough stone for that. Let's not think about it. I guess I'll just have... Oh, no, this will be fine. Yeah, I just rounded off like this. Yeah, no, this is gonna be perfectly fine. This will be absolutely freaking dandy. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I guess my brain has been very one-track mind lately. I literally cannot think about like anything. I haven't streamed in a while. And I don't know, part of me just feels like it's because I'm in a different position. My desk moved over to the door as opposed to a distanter corner of the room, and that's gonna have to be that way for an indiscriminate amount of time. And I mean, it probably won't be that long, like too long, but because of that, I'm just not confident that background sound might not like leak in or something that I don't want. It's just not as comfortable for me to stream with that in mind. And it does make a pretty big difference. Like, the sound leaks through the door way easier right now. You know, it's not even like if people are loud, I'll hear it in this room. If someone's just by the door, and I'm not in like my own room or anything, like off on a side thing. Like, I'm in a pretty, I mean, I'm in kind of a unused room of the house. But like I need to get back up there. Why'd I do that? The most frequently used section of the whole entire house is right outside the door. You know, it's just like the door to the kitchen, right? And it's like a big open area, pretty much. So it is very inconvenient because of that. I've always debated moving my computer into my room, but I feel like if I did that, I would become a complete recluse and never leave my room, and I don't want to do that. So I am in this other room instead, which is less secluded than my actual room is. But I feel like the walls in my house are just kind of thin anyway, I'm gonna be honest. I always was pretty worried about background audio, and honestly, I think it's a shock that I can put as much content out as I do with that in mind, because it is always something I'm worried about, and I don't know the schedules of my family, so, you know, it's not like I can always work around it. I try to. I try to in some aspects. But honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like all of it is like excuses, because here I am right now, recording just fine. And the reason now, I part of me just chalks it up to fate giving me this chance. You know, that's really what it feels like to me, which is probably a weird thing to consider it. But it's like, I have to record right now because it's early morning and I didn't record yesterday. So I have to do this right now. I don't really have a choice. You know? So that is why I'm like, you know, maybe it is just excuses, because I'm clearly doing this just fine off principle. Like, I gotta record, I'm doing it, and it's going well, and it's going great, actually. I mean, I'm talking about probably stuff no one cares about, but I mean, hey, that's what you get 100 episodes into a Minecraft series anyway, right? Surely. Well, that's what you get with this one. If nothing else. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever watched a Minecraft series for 100 episodes. Most of them don't last that long. So, if anything, there's something impressive about it. Now, I did say I don't want to go to the hundreds at some point, and there is a point where I do want to end the series as a whole, but I genuinely don't know when that will be, because when it comes to the in-game accomplishments, I've literally done everything except for, like, you know, farm enough beacons to make a 6 beacon buff area. That's really the only thing I haven't done. There's also a lot of farm designs I could try to build, like an actual EXP farm, even though I do like fighting in the cave, the Zuber Depth Cave. I do like fighting in there instead. But I also do want to make a mob farm. That's an experience that I want to have, you know, I need to have, so that is something that I would like to try and do at some point. But I'm going to have to get more stone here, and it's going to be on camera. But that's fine. That's a great excuse for me to just talk about nonsense even more. But that's because we're running out of stone. But it's okay. We don't need that much more. And then we can, yeah, we'll do this. We'll get some more stone, and then we'll come back. We'll do the carpet stuff. Now, I have been, okay, here's what I've been doing the past few days, basically. Okay, here. I'll explain it in a very transparent way, because I kind of like the idea of doing that. So I've been playing... What have I been playing? Oh my god, I don't even know. My brain is not cooperating right now. I've been playing Helldivers. I mean, I definitely have been, but it's not like I've been playing it all the time. I only play it for like a few hours at a time. Honestly, there's no explanation as to where all the hours go, you know? It's just, they just kind of disappear. I've also just been pretty tired lately. Well, not lately. Actually, today, this morning, and this is another thank you, Fate. Thank you. You submitted that request. I'm going to keep this joke going, ongoing. I'm going to be honest, it's not a joke. But I'm going to just keep it going from the last beta episode. But good request sent in, got accepted because I feel amazing. I've never felt more, I haven't felt this well rested after a sleep in probably, I don't even remember. I can't remember the last time I woke up with this much energy. It's actually insane. It's almost to the point where I'm like, yeah, I could stream today, and I really do want to, but because reality always has to butt in, it's the weekend and all the family's home, so they're gonna be having fun and having chats and stuff. Maybe I should be participating and be like a good family member and participate and talk and talk about like the stuff they like and stuff, you know, and join in on the conversations that they're having, you know. But that's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. It just, I would like to focus on my own path. Let's put it that way. However that may be, and I don't mean that in like a bad way or anything. I mean that in a positive way. Let's just say I don't want to be told how to live my life all the time, as I doubt anybody ever, in a million years, ever would. But I understand what they think at the same time. I mean, I'm well aware of the risks I'm taking and what I'm doing, but I can't not do it. I can't. I would rather do this and fail than live my life having not tried, especially after this much. And with this much left to go, I can't afford to do anything else anymore. I would just be doing myself a disservice if I did that, and nothing's worth trading that off, in my opinion. Anyway, that is off topic. What was I saying? I was talking about Fate. Yes, today is a day where you know, background audio is more of a concern. Now, I've thought about like getting, I guess, I don't know, noise foam or something like that. I think that might actually help, or something like that might help. I don't know, but it probably isn't that complicated to set that up either. Maybe I really should do that. Maybe it wouldn't be that difficult to set up and to do and stuff. Maybe, but I don't know. I guess that might help. I guess I spent my whole life. Oh, okay. Here's a comment. I remember I got a comment that I very much appreciate. I very much appreciate, and but have I received a comment about this? Or am I making this up? I actually can't remember. I can't tell, but it might be something that somebody's thinking right now. So I'm just gonna say it anyway. But I pretty much spent my whole life relaxing and doing what I want to do. I've pretty much wasted my whole life doing that, and I never liked that. I never liked the feeling of just doing whatever I felt like doing. I couldn't have been more spoiled in that sense. I have absolutely no interest in doing what I want anymore. I want to do what I have to do now. I want to be responsible, and I want to force that upon myself. I don't know how to explain this in a very descriptive way or anything, but I know a person that I watch and have always watched and I've always looked up to a lot is, you know, Markiplier, and he's talked about similar things. He likes pushing himself and doing things that, you know, just constantly improving and doing new things and stuff. Obviously, I'm nowhere near like that kind of level or anything, but I like his mindset. His mindset, I've always resonated with it, and I've always wanted to kind of approach things in a similar way to him. And I mean, I don't know, you know, I'm just a viewer, but the way that he would describe how he thought about things and how he thinks about goals and challenges and stuff, I've always resonated with that, and I've always related to that and wanted to harness the same exact kind of mindset myself. Like, that's the thing I want to be able to do. And I genuinely am incredibly happy, like, at least right now, you know. I think it's more like it's a lot easy for me to it's easy for me to get really like anxious and kind of doubtful and the rest of the day. But when I'm recording, it's like, yeah, this is coming naturally to me. I'm enjoying this. This is actually great. It's just that I guess old habits die hard, and it's really easy for me to just waste time away again relaxing or having fun. And it's not even like it's that fun. Like when I'm, you know, playing Helldivers and listening to Distractable in the background, you know, I'm not sometimes I'm getting kind of pissed. Sometimes I'm like, God damn it, and I get really mad, and I don't like that. And that's not relaxing. You know, I get mad at the game, or, you know, I rage and stuff, and it's not like in the funny way that I usually do on a video. And it's not good. I don't like being alone anymore. I don't like doing anything that's not for the channel anymore. But also, it is exhausting to do stuff for the channel. And it is also hard to know that, like, everything will be how I want it to be, you know, if I did a stream. Because who knows what'll happen in that time, you know, maybe... I remember, literally, the other day, like... my mom opens the door and, you know, tell me like dinner's ready or something, and just immediately says my name, and it's like, I don't want that on. If that was streaming, then it'd be over. It wouldn't be, you know, if people know my name, it's not the end of the universe or anything, but I just don't want that information out there. I've spent my whole life on the internet, almost, you know, with exception to close friends of mine, which I honestly regret anyway. But I've pretty much lived my life on the internet anonymous, so I would hate. I don't want that streak ruined, you know. And if it's ruined from 5 seconds on a stream that I was just too slow to mute for, that's not a chance I ever want to take. Genuinely, it's not like it's actually a big deal. It doesn't matter, but it's just for my pride. It's purely for my pride. I don't want that to happen. Now I could write a post-it note and put it on the door or something, but I feel like that would just bring more questions. Like, my brother would come in and start just asking me a million questions about it. He probably wouldn't do that, but I feel like he would. And if I ever bring it up in conversation, he does, but I don't know. I mean, he has come in while I'm streaming to say stuff before, and I've had to mute for a while, and I hate that. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Maybe if I lived alone, literally all of these problems would be solved, but I also don't think I'm capable of sustaining myself at all. So that's not an option either. So there you go. That's the source of my inconsistency. And I'm sure, honestly, it is for many people on the internet. And that's the kind of problem I think a lot of people, especially people who end up living on their own or anything, kind of forget to even have in the first place. Especially when you do, like, you know, pride yourself on anonymity and stuff on the internet. It's unnecessary risk that is just like, I don't know, I'd rather not stream today and stream tomorrow, in knowing that there's a chance that I'll be okay then. And then it ends up being that it's the exact same scenario tomorrow as well, and the only solution is to just be like, I'll do it tomorrow, and then basically you do that forever and on an infinite streak until tomorrow has passed, and so has the next 10, and it's been 2 weeks since your last stream, except in my case it's been like a month. Well, it feels like that, even though it really hasn't been. I'll be honest, I'm very disconnected at the time, but that's always how I've been anyway, for a long time, mostly because of my old habits of ruining my sleep schedule. Honestly, I almost feel like I should do that again, because at least I know it, like, in the middle of the night that there's no chance of those risks happening, you know? I'm being very transparent here. I honestly don't think that I should be this transparent. Like, this is incredibly transparent. This is uncomfortably transparent, but It also probably doesn't matter that much to anyone either, but I guess it's important because there might be a day where I forget this was ever a thing. Like I said earlier, it's something that it's probably a stage a lot of people have gone through as well and forgotten, you know, as time goes on. So I might also forget this stage of my life, and I want to document it, even if it's not the best way. Maybe I should do that in an unlisted video or something, or in some kind of text document or something. But I've done it here, and that's gonna do it. So there you go. We did it. We finished the roof, and it is exactly what I wanted it to be. It is actually immaculate. I am actually really happy about that. God, I was gonna make a better thumbnail for last episode, and I didn't. Oh well. Oops. That's a shame. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Oh, that looks a lot nicer now. The lighting feels so much better. Having a roof up there changed everything. That is actually really nice. Dude, okay, this area would look fantastic with ray tracing, as literally anything with stained glass would. So, now that we did that, we actually have a nice amount of extra stone, which is great. It's also great that I managed to hold that entire conversation while mining that stone without even thinking about a jump cut or anything. I didn't even cross my mind to stop talking. But now we have to do the carpet, if we even want one in the first place, which I do. Now, part of me wants to do some kind of patterning for the carpet, but another part of me doesn't want to, and part of me just wants to make it all red, because red carpet is a classic for a reason. But I shall instead, I'm not even gonna do that in that way. Actually, I'd rather save that dye. Let's just use some of this. I can't even make all of it because it's only, god damn it. I just made a very awkward amount as well. What's wrong with me? I don't have a workbench here. Okay, there you go. Wait, do they call it a workbench in this version? There's no achievement for making a workbench. There's not even an achievement for it. I forgot how many achievements there are still to do. A lava lake in the overworld? What? There's a lot to do in here. Okay, forget about that. We're moving on. Did I really just put a workbench down to make carpets? I did that. Yes, I did. Okay, well, this is what we have, I guess. Let's see what we can get away with. I probably will end up just doing the rest out of... What is this assault on a brigade on a building? They're here! They've sent the reinforcements! Clear the castle halls! They're all dead. It wasn't that difficult. It wasn't that difficult at all. But, you know, what do you expect? What do you expect? I am Snippy after all. That is not all the lighting that I want to do, but that's good enough for now. I have some wood. I can make more torches. There you go. That was a very weird one, but it was one. You can't deny that. There might have been some weird noises, but they were noises. Yeah. No, don't just make random noises, Snippy. You're better than that. You're better than making random noises to appease your attention span. I will say, my attention span is... Having 2 monitors has been drastic for me. Like I said, I really like having audio in the background, like a podcast, like Distractable or something in the background. It is something I don't know if I can live without anymore. I can. I mean, I'm doing it right now on this video. You know, I'm not listening to anything in the background of this. And I wouldn't either. That's kind of a bit much. That would be very difficult to do. And I also wouldn't technically even be able to do that anyway with my audio setup unless well, I would be able to with Minecraft, because Minecraft is the only game that I've been able to I swear, okay, I haven't really checked in a while since I've just made do without trying and to change it, but pretty much Minecraft is like the only game that has the audio output is a selectable setting. So I can selectively make an audio channel be just Minecraft audio and then put that in OBS. But I have not... No other game lets me do that. Just Minecraft. Pretty much. I guess it's a very specific PC port edition to have an audio output thing, because I don't think consoles have any use for that at all. Okay, that is it. In one way, that's enough carpet, but in another way, that is not enough carpet. Not 100% sure. I mean, it's kind of enough. I do not like that green, but it is what Minecraft has given me, so I shall live with it. Yeah, I would need more carpets for that. God damn it, I need more yellow flowers and... Oh no! We've been through this before. Oh, god damn it. Oh no. Okay, what do I need? I need yellow flowers, right? That's not the end of the world. That's not the hardest thing to get in the world or anything. I mean, there is a lot around this area. I don't necessarily want to damage them, you know what I mean? Okay, I need to sleep because it is dark and I cannot do this while these enemies are while rambling around. Look at this room. This is such a nice room. I haven't been in here in a while. What was that noise? That was the fox. Snow Fox, you're very scared, aren't you? Yes, it is so adorable how they hold stuff in their mouth like that. That is adorable. I've used doing thumbnails before and no one clicked on the video, so I'm not doing it again. You don't deserve it. You've lost your privilege. You've lost thumbnail privileges. Hey man, that was a good episode, okay? Now, I would say that episode is exactly on par with this one. I feel like I'm probably having the same... No, I'm not at all having the same discussion. I don't know what I was talking about back then. I probably have no... I genuinely could not recall... I can't even recall last episode, let alone that many episodes ago. Other than the fact that it was when I was working on the pool and adding the outdoor, like, patio section, which is really pretty, and I want to work on that project again soon. There's a few things I want to work on soon. I want to work on the... Whatchamacallit? I want to work on the house a bit more as well. I want to decorate. There's still an unused bedroom in there I have not decorated, and I should probably change that fact because it's kind of important that I would decorate that. I'm getting a decent amount of yellow flowers. I will say I need to just clear out an area to make this way easier on myself. And if I get other stuff, if I break other stuff, then so be it. The creeper! There's a creeper in the bait! No! Am I really doing that joke again? No way I'm doing that joke again. No, I'm not. Okay. God damn it, Snippy. Why? Okay. We got enough. We actually have we have exactly enough yellow dye. And now we need some more cacti, and that rhymed. I got 9 cacti. That's not that much, but there's no but. That's just not enough, really, to be honest. That's just really not enough. I mean, I do already have 3 green wool, so maybe I don't need that much more. Maybe. Let's find out. Wow. Okay, we got the green dye we needed. Also, I want to touch on a topic that I literally just straight up dropped before even starting. So I not only have I been playing like Helldivers a little bit, I'd say a little. I say a little bit, but I actually have been playing it quite a bit. I don't know how many hours I have in it, but that's not the point. Okay, stuff that I've been doing when not streaming or not playing, not recording or whatever else. Honestly, some of the time just melts away into nothingness. I don't know how, but besides that, I spent some time playing Helldivers, and I also have been playing... I've been playing a game mode on Gary's Mod with SSI, a friend of mine. You guys know him well on the channel. Otherwise, previously known as Kitsune Deity, and I don't know why he ever did that, changed his name, but he did anyway. Point is that I've been playing that. I'm playing that thing with him on Gary's Mod, and it is not pointless because we do want to make a series based off of it. Not based off of it, but about it. Because it is a niche. It's a niche game mode it had a niche community in Garry's Mod that we want to document our experience with for the sake of preservation. And we do that. We would want to do that by making content out of it, so to speak. Well, not out of it, but not like a let's play kind of thing. But we want to have a podcast where we talk about it at length. And that does not, you might think that sounds like a bad idea, but I'm telling you right now, it is probably the best idea I've ever had. It is actually a massively fantastic idea that has genuinely a lot of potential, because it's something that we both are actually really passionate about and have a lot of experience with, and it's also a very niche kind of topic. So if you want, if and when we actually get to that, I already have ideas as to how the episodes are going to be laid out and the orders of which they're going to be, like, we're going to talk about one topic per episode for like an hour, and we're going to have a heated discussion about it, as well as talking about the like history to it and everything, and our experiences with all of that stuff. So basically, it is a lot of potential. If you want to hear people talk about a thing of the past that is technically not of the past, because there's still people making servers about it to this day, and there is still one main server that's still carrying the torch forward. But if you want to hear us, talk about that, we're going to be calling it probably calling it the Underdone Podcast, because that's what it's about. Underdone on Garry's Mod. There's a lot of history to that game mode. It was actually pretty popular back in Gmod 9. I could literally talk about that. I'm starting the episode right now alone, and I don't want to do that. No. It is just, there you go. I just talked about it for 1 second, and I was about to just go off on a tangent like Wikipedia article. There you go. Like, that's the kind of, that's how that's gonna go. That's how that's gonna be, okay? That's how I think it's genuinely a good idea, because both of us would both. Not only do we have a lot of experiences tied to this game mode, but we also are passionate about it, and we knew the owners of some of the servers. We had experiences. We have experience on basically almost every one of the iterations of the game mode that has come out, and we could go on and on. It's not even like this would be like a 10 episode thing. This could genuinely be like 30 episodes minimum of an hour per singular topic. And they're like minimal things like fruit juice. I'm not even gonna clarify here. Just know that it's not only is all of this very plausible, it's genuinely a good idea, and it would be a very good kind of nostalgic in a way, but also very niche passion project that we would be very, very happy to do, and it's something we've wanted to do for a while. But us playing through on that new server again is helping to come up with ideas for that. So it's not been a total like waste of time or anything. Like we're getting refamiliarized and having all the memories come back up, and it's like, we can do something with this. This is useful. We can use this. And that is basically the point I'm trying to make, is that it has a purpose. It has a goal. It is for the sake of content at some point down the line. And that is something that I'll be posting on my channel, because he said he doesn't want it on his, and I think, as well as probably him as well, that making a new channel for it would probably be a bad idea. Probably. It's mostly me thinking that, actually. He would probably also think that, but I haven't asked him. Anyway, the whole point is, I think that's a great idea, and I think you guys would enjoy that, especially if you've listened to me rambling about absolutely nothing all day today, or just frequently do, because I frequently ramble about nothing. That is rambling about something that, hello King Chaco, that means a lot to a very small amount of people. Maybe not even. Maybe it really is just me and him that still really care about it, but it was an era, you know, from like 20, you know, earlier than that. Like 2009 was when the original version. I'm gonna talk about the Gmod 9 version of Underdone was a lot more popular than the Gmod 11 or 13 version was. Gmod 13 version, I think. Yeah. So basically, from then onward to this day there's a lot of history there. That's a lot of years. It's been 10 actually. It's been a decade. So, you know, there's good potential there. There's good potential there, and we've been through a lot of that. And kaboom! That blocks the window. I guess I could shrink it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's there you go. Yeah, shrink it. Still a little. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's all right. I don't have this carpet's not even correct, but damn it, that carpet is not correct at all. Oh god damn it! I need one more. Didn't I put it away? I think I did. We're almost done. Okay. We're almost done. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about content. I've been thinking about other stuff. I've been thinking about streaming. It's just that my circumstances are, you know, just to conclude basically everything of the episode. Circumstances are not comfortable for me. They're doable. They're perfectly fine and doable. But until I can move my chair back, my setup back to the other spot. God, what a fucking issue that is. Oh, my desk is, it's literally like 2 meters to the left. That's it. That's a bit much. And I mean, that just goes to show how important audio is. You know, you move closer to like a thin door, and you know, you have already thin walls and people that like to talk and laugh and stuff. It's not how I want to present myself. You know, I don't want background noise at all. Call me a perfectionist, but it's genuinely a concern that I have, and that's the crux of a lot of issues. So, maybe it's all just me being a crybaby at the end of the day, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So, that was a project done and dusted, as in this section. I'm pretty sure this is done, right? I don't think that there needs to be anything else done to this. I think maybe I could add some kind of chandeliers. And it would also be nice to light up some of the supports. Or maybe I could add more supports. Because I'm pretty sure mobs will spawn on top of those pillars up there. And that'll be really annoying. Why are there still mobs out here? How? Didn't I light everything up with a torch? Where is this zombie? Oh, here. Wow, what a spot that is. You really are. You really were just trying to annoy me, weren't you? Alright. Well, there you go. That's that. And I need to get back in there to look at it for the freaking video. Okay, there you go. Here we are. The hall has been finished. I gotta say, it does look a bit dark at the top. Some kind of chandeliers would be nice. But this episode is of a decent length. I don't want to drag it out. So, without further ado, that is going to do it for this episode of Minecraft, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. But until then, you know I always come back. And while I have been snippy, you know I'll see you around. blah 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 blah. No.